The following podcast contains adult content. It is not suitable for minors, professional settings, or the faint of heart. Welcome to FOREPLAY Goes South's About Last Night, a reoccurring monthly episode in which I take a story told on the stage last night's live event and release it the very next day.
Hi. Kind of sad because the boy I had a crush on, I invited him here tonight and he's not here, so. For me. But I wrote a silly little story. It's called Pillow Fights. My Tinder profile reads, "We'll trade sex for cuddles." You see, my parents aren't the affectionate type. They're cold and stern. Growing up, there were no hugs, no kisses, snuggles before bedtime. Even when I studied abroad for an entire year, my parents picked me up from the airport where there was no hug. I watched the parents of my friends give them hugs all the time, so casually, and tears would fill my eyes. My parents showed me love in different ways, but physical touch was always off the table. And thus I was born only wanting love from the way I never received it. Looking back, I never once saw my parents cuddle. Sex, sure, I had walked in on my parents once, but I never saw them just embracing each other. However did they survive? Cuddling to me is like the epitome of life, the ultimate essence of true love and what it means to be loved. When you're crying after you've had a hard, long day, if being cuddled up with your partner while they tell you everything is going to be okay isn't the point of having a relationship, then I don't know what is. I.e., I think my parents should get a divorce, and I will die on that hill. Cuddling, like sex, is a skill. Not everyone has it. But not all hope is lost, because just like its predecessor, it can be learned. I once was recounting a night which ended with a sexual encounter to my roommate when I said, the sex was mid, but the cuddling was top tier. She said, huh? Aren't after-sex cuddles the same with all men? No. For starters, your fingertips must always slowly be grazing their body. Whether you're playing with her hair, softly tugging and twirling, caressing their neck, moving your fingertips ever so slightly down their back, or squeezing her thigh, and eventually locking your hands with theirs. And to top it off, forehead kisses, right as I fall asleep into your arms. Now that's what dreams are made of. All of you and all of me are intertwined, like a pretzel. Bonus points if we can sleep in cuddle positions together. Evidently so, my love language is physical touch. But I ate my words recently when things ended between me and someone. Over, you guessed it, cuddles. I was recently in Puerto Rico on a little vacation with 3 of my friends. I was hooking up with one of them, the other 2 were unaware. On our last night there, nothing out of the ordinary, I wanted cuddles. So when he got into bed, I moved his arm around me. But he said, no, not tonight. I gotta wake up early to drop Maddie off at the airport tomorrow. I didn't see the issue, especially because if you're hooking up with me, somewhere, sometime, you signed a contract saying that I get cuddles. Done deal. Clearly you didn't read the terms and conditions. And now we're arguing. Things are getting heated, and I say, if you don't want to cuddle, then go sleep downstairs. And he has the audacity to get up out of bed and start walking downstairs. I'm left flabbergasted. That's clearly not what I meant, you moron. And he goes, well, that's what you said. And now we're arguing on the staircase, whispering, yelling at each other because the other 2 girls are sleeping. We're both fuming when I say, if you don't give me cuddles right now, then after this trip, we're done. I was like, we can text about the Venmo request, and I would like an invite to your going away party, as he was moving from Charlotte soon. But we're done. He goes, I don't need this shit right now. And the line, if you don't cuddle me right now, then we're done, was one of the last things I ever said to him. Update, I did not receive an invite to his going away party. But I did get this Venmo request and a new therapist. My therapist thinks I was bullying him into cuddling, and I think I pay her a little too much for her not to realize that being a cuddle bully is an oxymoron. looks like a divorce over cuddles might just be in store for me. But for now, sweet dreams.
This episode of FOREPLAY Goes South podcast was recorded and produced by event host and podcast creator Metanoia. These stories are recorded live every third Tuesday of the month at Petra's in Charlotte, North Carolina. For more information about FOREPLAY Goes South, follow us at FOREPLAY GS on Facebook, FetLife, Instagram, and Twitter.